Hi, everybody. This is OK Buck. This is Mr. Brown, everybody. What's today's date? Oh, look what it is, everybody. It is Sunday, December the 21st, in the year of our Lord, 2025. I am Mr. Brown Alliance, and today is the winter solstice if you're in the northern hemisphere. If you're in the southern hemisphere, guess what? Summer solstice. Very confusing. So if you're up north, the days are getting longer. Down south, the days are getting shorter. And on that bombshell, shall we get... We're early, by the way. Shall we get some guests on? I think we should. Okay. We will get old Mega Muncher. We'll get him on first, shall we? I'll give you a clue, everybody. It's shit. Hello, Ed.
Hello.
Welcome to Doritos ASMR on...
How's everybody? Oh, how are you?
It's only you. Yeah, I'm all right, you?
I'm all right. Let's get on with it, shall we?
Yes. Good to have you here, mate. Shall we get some more bodies on? I think we should.
Yeah, get them on. Bring them on.
Okay. Here he is, everybody. The jester from Leicester, the Star Wars novelist. Don't you know? It is Swap Shop Star Wars Retold.
Star Wars.
Star Wars. You like Star Wars, don't you?
I love Star Wars.
Oh,
I used to love Star Wars.
You did. Here we are.
I did one time. I've forgotten all about it now.
In a galaxy long way away, long time ago, and all that shit.
I bloody wish it was.
Was it 10 years ago, wasn't it? Yeah.
10 years. I've been busy editing. I've been busy editing the images for our classic toy stream, Brown.
Oh, we need to talk about that. I was looking for some images as well today. So yes, we need to hook up on that today.
Indeed. I'll send you the lot I've got. Once I've edited them, send them over. You get to, figure out what you want to keep, what you don't want, whatever else. And
Did you look in the community page on my? Lots of people put lots of toys, which was really good of them.
No, I haven't, but I will get on there very, very soon.
And on that bombshell, Swappers, great to have you on, mate.
Thank you.
Shall we get the next person on?
Oh, let's do it.
Yes, why not? Why not? Okay. It is the channel's very own Astromech droid. Oh. You all right?
Hello. Yes. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yes. We need a Discord, apparently. What's a Discord?
It's that thing where you can watch movies with your friends, isn't it?
It's a chat room thing.
Yeah.
If you want one, I can build you one. I run one for Dark Hour.
Is it beneficial?
I run one for B-roll too.
Is it beneficial?
It can be. Helps build community. Sure.
Okay. Well, we've got good community, haven't we, on this channel? We're blessed.
We are indeed.
Prof, it is great to have you on, my friend.
Glad to be here.
Shall we get
Who else we got?
Yes. Okay. Hey, it's your buddy. The owner of the Bumometer TM. Shall we get him
bumming buddy? Yes.
Okay. It is Z3PO.
Wrong film.
Everyone.
Wrong series.
Hello.
How's things?
Yeah, all right, you.
Yeah, not bad. Got the bum motor all warmed up. Rectal insertion only.
You obviously have to wear gloves to warm it up, don't you?
That's the beauty, Brown. I don't.
Oh yeah, because you're a droid.
It's going in cold with it.
Anyway, Z, it is great to have you on, my friend.
It's always a pleasure to be here.
Shall we get the next person on?
I'll do it.
Get it on.
Okay. It is Polar Bear Cigar. We think we've sorted his mic out as well. It's the Phobos, everybody.
Cheers, everyone.
You all right?
Brown, yeah, Discord would be like the chat running 24/7. So
Wow.
you could always go find the reprobates chatting whenever you want.
24/7 chat. Does that mean you never go to bed?
I
Is that how it
usually
works?
I don't have enough time to join the
You
other
stay up for
Discords.
7
that people
days a
have.
week, 24 hours.
Yeah, I usually don't participate in Discords. It's just too much.
Yeah. Anyway. Great to have you on, mate.
Good to be here. I believe there is another.
There's another, everybody. Should we get him on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And he still hasn't changed that picture of his. Oh, dear.
I am hungover. What do you want?
Yeah. Why are you what?
What?
Hungover? What? I
Hungover.
thought that's Christmas Eve. What?
I went to an 80s night last night.
Did you?
Over 80s.
Well, it might as well have been, let's be honest. Jesus.
Probably, how would you describe that hat? Is that a fedora
Jaunty.
or
No,
it's
that's a
what?
Homburg.
A
Huh,
daunty
okay.
angle, yes.
It's a Homburg at a daunty angle. I love it.
Yes.
He looks really mean there for some reason.
With a cigarette.
cold.
I was going to say
Yeah.
fag, but can I say
Yeah, I've
that?
given up now.
Cigarettes.
I'm on the
What?
vape. I'm on
Yeah.
vape.
He looks
You're on
inexplicably cool for some reason I can't pin down.
You're on the vapes.
Vape.
He's on the vape.
Vapes
Vapes.
do not
What-
look as cool as
what-
cigarettes.
What's your
That's true.
favourite flavour, probably, of vapes?
Energy ball ice or something. Elf ice.
Energy Ball Ice?
The
What?
brown one. Funny enough. There you go.
Brown vape liquid. Are you sure that's not something else?
I don't know. Our C3PO.
Z? Brown liquids. No, anything about
Brown
them?
liquids. It's coming up 0.5 on the thermometer, Brown. I'm getting quite concerned.
Probably it's great to have you on, mate. You were the first person I ever streamed with on this channel, I do believe, 5 years ago to the day. Can you believe it?
Never let me forget
Yes.
it.
Happy Channel Day, Mr.
Can
Brown.
you? But 5 years we've been doing this.
Yeah, you don't realise
Congratulations
how
on
many
5
people
years.
hate you, Brown, after 5 years, you know.
Yeah, we've made friends, we've lost friends.
No, I mean,
Enemies.
Ugh.
do you want to talk about Back to the Future?
It's like it's like a microcosm of life, everybody. One day I will write a book about it if I've got any friends left. But anyway. Chaps, it's great to have you on, mate. Shall we chat? We can see you. We can see you. Yeah. 5 years.
Hello.
5 years later. I should have remembered.
Yeah.
Chat, we can see you. We can see you. Should we get some graphics up? Yep.
Get it on. Bang a gong.
Epis M Z, Sunday Decem.
Yeah.
Beady, beady,
Yeah.
beady,
Mugs.
Piss mugs.
I don't remember him being in anything else apart from Buck Rogers.
Oh, he was in lots of stuff.
Little House
Yeah.
in the Prairie.
Yeah.
He was also he was the spokesman for Ford commercials here in the US.
What?
Yeah, he did
For
over
years.
400 commercials
Yeah.
Wow.
or 400 things that he was in commercial lines for, 400 products.
Well, in England, he was only known as Buck Rogers.
Yeah.
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 Although I did watch Little House on the Prairie and it used to depress me so much. I don't know why I watched it.
I first noticed him in Beretta and Airport 77,
I was in that.
which we did cover. Yes, we did.
Okay.
And then he was in Hawaii Five-0, and then he did like a TV movie, and then he was beady Buck.
Do you know what, guys? Do you reckon he has that Lee Majors look about him?
Yes, definitely.
absolutely.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Globally, yeah.
People mistook them for each other. at
I
the
bet you he
time.
did shaving adverts. He looks like the sort of shaving man.
There you go, on 10 minutes. X Flavius X, Range Real Sport. I'll agree with this, but it was good viewing when you were growing up. Simpler times. Little House had a free morality lesson with every show.
Yeah, and right
Every
at the
show
end,
in the
Skeletor
70s,
went,
mate.
until next time.
Yeah, there's a very good Dennis Quaid movie called The Big Easy, and he was in
Quaid.
that with
Oh, was he?
Ellen Barkin and John Goodman. Yeah,
Oh.
that
Was
was
she
a
a
good
dog?
movie.
Helen Barkin.
Ellen Barkin was well, she's not gorgeous now, but she was gorgeous.
Oh, and she was sexy AF in that.
Oh
movie,
my
man.
God, yeah.
God,
oh my
yeah.
God, yeah. She was lovely.
Anyway, okay. Shall we move on? Oh, yes.
Come on, where's the recording?
Yes.
No, Daddy.
Fabian, put the dog down.
It's my favourite time of year, everybody. I really look forward to this. Season's greetings from the Thorn family.
No, Daddy, no.
I love that. Do you know, I genuinely love that.
There was a
Look at Damien on
fan.
this picture. He really wants to be there, doesn't he? Look at
Happy
him.
Christmas, everybody. I love this. Go on,
There was
Esther.
a fan-made Star Trek show that continued from the original series called Star Trek Phase 2. There were two of them. One's the Vic Minola one, and then there was another one. Gil Gerard actually guested on an episode of that.
He was an admiral in one of the episodes.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, what the hell has Star Trek got to do with The Omen? Anyway, okay.
David Warner is what it has to do with it.
Oh, okay, fucking smart ass. Please like, share, subscribe, everybody. Please like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends, chat. See if we can get desperate to get 5k subs friend of year. Come on, chat. Come through for me. Come on. Share it with your mates and pals and friends and everybody you know. Shall we do... Oh,
God, I'm out.
is this still on, first of all?
Still watching this
Oh,
crap?
It is.
Pluribus.
Yes.
Final
Yeah.
episode is next
Swansea.
week. They're going to air it a day early.
Wow,
Yeah,
it was a
the-
great episode. I loved it.
This
This
was
last
actually a
one-
really good episode. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was torturous.
Really.
Oh, yeah. Really, nothing happened at all. I know they're going to end up with it's going to end with the guy showing up at her door, and it's just going to be,
Yes.
and then in 3 more years, you might get to find if something else happened.
You sure you're thinking about the episode from this week, or are you thinking about last week's episode? Because last week's episode was the one where she was running around doing a bunch of stuff by herself. This week's new episode had a bunch of stuff.
Mola loves Pluribus for some reason. Alex Ashkin, Reg, love it.
Yeah, no, this is the one where basically she ends up hooking up with Zosha, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't think shit happened here, man.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she's a woman. So it's
You know what? Finally, Brown, you've gotten what you wanted in this show. There was some fucking scissoring.
I didn't even know what this show was. I've never heard of it. I think I heard of it, the name, but beyond that, I have no idea.
It's from the creator of Breaking Bad.
Yeah, technically stuff happened, but nothing moving towards their big situation. It was just all character stuff, her writing her book, rebuilding a diner. Like, at first, I thought she had given up on actually finding a cure, but no, she still has her little secret whiteboard up there.
Finding a cure for fucking scissoring.
But it's the character stuff that is what happened. Well, Z can talk about it.
Yeah, very much so. I mean, it's Carol becoming so lonely that she's prepared to go with one of the hive mind. It's just disturbing in itself. But I'm absolutely loving Manuso.
Okay.
He's my favorite character.
I will say, Alex Ashkan wrenched. Z asks this question: any bumming in it?
Yeah, the whole world gets bummed. What do you mean?
Yeah. We all get screwed straight up the bottom hole.
Okay.
Yeah, now I do like Manusis, but he wasn't in this very much like he was the week before, where I do have to give that guy credit. He is the most stubborn human being on the planet, even before the hive mind took over. Oh my God. He will not compromise 1 inch. Reminds me of Rorschach.
Yeah.
In The Watchmen.
Yeah, and it does seem that the next episode will be pretty focused on him. The title is in Spanish.
Huh.
So,
see,
I did like the fact that he's trying to learn English as he journeys his way from Argentina to Arizona, Argentina to Arizona. It's a nice
And now
little
he's just a few miles from the border to the USA,
Indeed.
thanks to the situation he's been placed in. And things are just going to go really tits up for the hive mind, or whatever you want to call them. What do you call them?
Borg.
Parliament.
The plural.
Oh, so we did there. Very good. Bit of politics.
Consider there's only 13 characters on the entire planet. I just refer to them as them because there's 12 people and then everybody else, them. I don't know, but because, actually not a lot is happening. I don't know. I'm finding the focus on character a little tedious when there's work to be done here. If you're going to save the earth.
Well, I think she was to some extent doing the work, but she's been diverted.
Yes,
right?
because she's going batshit crazy from loneliness. And that I still think this entire season, the entire show could have been a really good movie.
Just in case nobody knows.
I don't know what the fuck any of you are talking about.
Probby is a very, very talented person who did the fucking scissoring single for us, didn't you?
Yeah, so people like to keep reminding me, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
yeah.
Bummed. Yeah. Bummed. Okay. Is there anything more to add with Plur One Bus? Because you boys sound like you're enjoying it, and I just bailed out of it.
I think that guy's screen name, "You People," could be what we should refer to the hive mind as.
What do you mean, you people?
Yeah. EWE people.
Okay, it's going to be a sidestep. Apple TV has celebrated Plur One Bus being the most watched show with a new billboard ad. Everyone's watching Carol. No, they're not.
That's really
How do we know if that's true?
I'm not watching it.
So,
what about schizophrenic women called Carol?
Yes.
It's not
They're
a
going to go
high.
absolutely mad at this.
Here's
It's
the
Apple
thing.
TV. It's not a high bar.
I don't get this ad as like the strategy, because
I'm not
nobody
watching it.
who hasn't watched the show would understand what this billboard is saying. It's kind of a joke in it, because
It's meta, isn't it?
in the show they communicate with her. They, we're thinking about you, Carol. They use billboards and stuff even to talk to her in a few different situations. But you wouldn't know that if you haven't watched the show.
It is clever, yes. I'll give it
It's
that.
a flex. It's Apple saying we can drop $200,000 on an inside joke that won't really benefit us whatsoever, because
And it'll be a tax write-off.
we
as
have
well.
we have infinite money. Yeah, it's a flex.
Well, they have all the money, don't they?
Pretty much.
They've got a lot of it.
Their cash reserves are larger than many countries.
The UK, probably. Okay, another sidestep. First post for the Plur One Bus Season 1 finale.
Is it going to be a Christmas special then?
Releasing on Christmas Eve.
Why does she look like Jodie Whittaker?
They all do.
Well, she nailed the expression perfectly, I have to say.
I have no inclination ever to watch this program.
The thing is, though, guys, how do we know that this show, people are actually watching this show, apart from the people on panel, of course?
Well,
they're all lying to us, all of them, from Netflix to Amazon. They can put anything they want on there and say it's a huge success, but there's no way of proving it because they won't show us the stats.
Yeah,
we just have to accept.
No,
what
they
say.
won't.
But
Yeah,
Apple
won't.
TV is so small, even if every single subscriber is watching the show, it's still not very many people.
Yeah.
So,
Well, there have been some numbers out.
Yes.
There's a few numbers that have leaked out there, various things. Anyway, they have publicly stated that this is their most watched show. It's been watched even more than Severance, which, I mean, I don't know what exactly what the numbers were for
It's
Severance,
a
but anyway,
lie.
this is their most watched show. I don't know how
It's
many
a
that is.
lie.
Again, I don't know what the most watched on Apple.
There is scissoring in it, yes.
It's a lie. I think it's a lie. Personally, I think Apple TV, they don't give a shit about arts. They just want their products to be sold, and they're a tech company anyway, so they don't know what art is.
Well,
Yep.
I
you
reckon
think
it's all a lie.
Netflix cares about art?
Exactly that too. So I
No.
so I
Well,
totally agree.
Luminaire said that 6.4 million people watched it in the first week.
That's not a lot.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, their subscriber base isn't really a lot, so that's what I mean.
It's better than the crap that's been airing on D Plus.
Yeah,
But you know what's going to happen,
mean,
guys? Do you know what's going to happen? Apple is going to buy Disney. I guarantee it. In the next 4 years, they're going to buy Disney, and that's that. Yeah.
Whoever comes in after Bob is going to crater this company. And could be Apple that picks it up.
Bob.
Yeah, I wouldn't really have thought that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought that, Apple really wanted to have much to do with Disney. But now that Netflix is buying a studio, Apple's probably going to be like, well, we need to buy a studio too.
Well, there's a lot of connections between Apple and Disney
in the old days. Yes.
Well, even now, I mean, the Jobs' wife is still a huge shareholder.
Yep.
In Disney, right?
But also,
there's a deep connection.
If they buy Apple, they have everything. They have Star Wars. They have right across the board everything that Disney owns. They have, and that would probably be on the same path as what Netflix is trying to do. You know what I mean?
Didn't we say this 2 years ago? That
we did. I'm just reinforcing it.
Yeah, 2 years ago we said Apple are going to buy Disney.
Tell you they are.
We said this 2 years ago. Yeah. I think it was 2 years.
Netflix made an offer. They tried to buy Disney before they moved over to Warner Brothers. So. And that was not widely reported.
On that bombshell. So, Pluriwumbus Christmas Eve, everybody. Fill your whatever.
Oh, God, okay.
I'm out. Derry, season finale. Who?
I did.
Go
on.
I liked it.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't the worst thing I've seen.
Yeah.
But when I think back on it, now that it's all finished, man, this is just, it's woke trash.
It is.
How does it work? I haven't seen it because my Netflix subscription is up. So I just wanted to know what was the problem with it. I heard it was quite scary.
It was in places. We said this before, they were bashing us over the head with the the racism from the 60s and stuff, but that did happen. But when it's genuinely in a program, we just feel like, oh God, not another program lecturing us, even though
that's why they set it in the 60s, isn't
it? So there is a lot of that.
Yeah, but what didn't happen is all these wives being in charge, running around breaking down doors. So I just, I don't want to spoil it. So I don't want to say there is a small redemption at the end, but then again, they're the ones that caused the whole problem to begin with. I don't know. I know it was well made and it looked gorgeous.
Very well made.
They did a good job of integrating the CGI effects with the actual practical effects. And it was just really well made, like in terms of cinematography and color, that you don't see that often because everything looks so flat and pissy filtered digital. So, it wasn't terrible. And I think if I saw this 10 years ago, I would have liked it a lot more. But I'm just so sick of this trope as the useless, either an idiot or evil white male. That's not really the world we live in. And
although technically a white male saved the day on this.
Yeah, but he's the one that caused all the problems that needed to be saved. So it's sort of, he only.
It's never perfect, is it?
That's like saying the Bond villain, kills himself.
Okay. Is this the same universe as the Shawshank Redemption?
I think all of King's stuff happens in the same universe.
Oh, okay. Oh, there you go then, folks.
Okay. Including King writing the stories himself. It's a little bit narcissistic and silly.
Okay.
But,
well, for what it's worth, folks, I enjoyed the series. I probably wouldn't have ever watched anything like this. I enjoyed it. It wasn't perfect. I could see all the bullshit tropes.
Bullshit.
Yeah, there was a moment where I nearly checked out, but I thought, okay, we'll stick with it. But yeah, would you agree, Esther?
I would have checked out after the second episode if it weren't for this stream here.
Okay, my fault.
but it's not the worst thing I've seen, you know, considering what's on offer.
Okay.
You could do a lot worse than this.
Okay, probably one of the better programs that has been made this year. Then, shall we say, not perfect, but certainly
Yeah,
not
which is a hell of
an.
an indictment about the offerings from Hollywood. But yeah, it is on the better side.
This would have been it would have been amazing if it were made 10 years ago, as you said.
You know, and this had a lot of filler in it too. This would have been a much
Yeah.
better 5 or 6 episode show or
Okay.
movie as well.
Okay,
They still haven't gotten people that know how to write TV shows.
it's a no. It is a solid range, by the way. It is a solid 5.5, isn't it, out of 10?
Oh, perfect. Definitely.
Okay.
5.5 out of 10.
Let's move on then. Yes.
To fire. Oh, okay. Now our roles are
Okay.
reversed.
Okay, Landman.
Yeah, I am still loving this show, and I thought this week's episode was really good. It had some kind of funny moments, and it's beginning, you know, the mid-season setup for everything that's going to continue to happen faster as we move toward the season finale. But I liked it a lot more than you did.
Yeah, there was a moment where I just thought, I probably because I was in a grumpy mood. I don't know. I just thought, I'm going to check out. I came close, as it were.
Yeah,
I've had enough. That was, and I didn't want to.
Well, yeah, I think you'll find yourself watching it next week. I love Andy Garcia's character. He's like my favorite of this season, and they gave some really good screen time to Sam Elliott, and it was very heartfelt, and also kind of, yeah, I see where they do a great job of showing where Billy Bob came from, you know. It's like,
Okay, I nearly checked out because I thought it's not actually. Again, this is another episode where I feel like it's not actually doing anything, and then it started doing stuff, didn't it?
yeah, but I mean, compared to Pluribus, this is like, these are worker ants, you know, moving at light speed. It's
Okay.
crazy.
Anybody else watching Landman?
No.
Brown liquids.
Also, there's so many hot chicks in the show that just wow.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on then. Yes, that's Landman, everybody.
Strong
You
rec-
remember, yeah. M Duke 1984 Ranch World Sport member for 6 months. Thank you, my friend. Happy birthday, Brune Stream. It's not shit. Well, most of it is, but occasionally it's. Shall we move on then, folks?
Move along. Oh, I need to watch this. I haven't started watching
Fallout
it.
season
watched it.
2
haven't watched
started this
it.
week. Then.
Yeah.
Anybody?
I was at episode 1 of the first season. I just thought it was crap. I really couldn't get on with it. I'm sorry.
Really?
I'm aware of its
Yeah.
existence, so I've yet to watch it.
Yeah. I sort of felt like the first season was incredibly stupid story wise, but it was still watchable because of the acting and the characters and the production. You know, it was one of those things where, yeah, this is dumb, but it's still mildly entertaining. This first episode of the second season, oh, this is absolute shite. I cannot see continuing to watch this.
It just felt like it was just getting us back into the program again.
And whatever happens, I realize in 8 episodes, I'm going to be treated to a cliffhanger that's going to last for 3 more years. What's the point?
Yeah.
It's a big problem, isn't it? This 8-10 episode stuff.
There's too much
Yeah.
stuff on TV.
It's because streaming companies don't know how to write serialized television. They want a perfect season, and then they wait and see if that's a success. If it's a success, they try and reduplicate that, but they rush it out, and everything is about leading up to another mystery box, you know, for the end of the season to lead you into the next season. It's just a continuous machine. And because they don't take pride in writing television and making it televisual. It's more like sort of mini films, but with a sort of, a little hook at the end of the line. Just watch the next season. We can be out in 3 years.
Let's not forget, when this was dropped, season 1 in one lump, they thought it was going to fail. And
it failed with me.
Oh.
The thing is about these content, as they call it. They don't give a shit how good it is. Yes, they hire the people that did this show and stuff like that. They'll do their best when it comes to writing. All they want is views and clicks. That's all they want. They don't really care about whether the show's good or not. So
right,
they got rules. They got rules they have to follow.
Right, and you don't have to get good ratings anymore. Their
Exactly.
metric for success is different. But if you're going to take 2 and 3 years between seasons, then at least make the story self-contained. Don't stop this cliffhanger bullshit, which always means the next season is going to be slow to get moving.
Yeah, and you forget what it was in the first place. 3 years down the line or whatever it is. You're looking back and
right, but instead of starting a new storyline, they have to waste time wrapping up the old one before they can get started on the new one, and that's just shite.
Has it really been 3 years since this first season came out?
No, I think it was it? They've admittedly been quite quick with this. Is it just over a year? I think it's just over a year. About 16 months.
Yeah, something like that.
Which is pretty good considering, but it's a long
also,
time.
the problem is there's just too much stuff to watch, and that kind of makes it not that important. Anything on streaming is really not that important. Even Stranger fucking, whatever it's called,
Stranger fucking, I'm not saying
I
that.
don't care about it. I really don't. I don't care about it at all. I don't know anyone that does anymore.
Stranger fucking. Is that what goes on in London?
Just get the bomb meter out. That's all I can
Hyde
say.
Park, is that where it's going?
Yes.
Hampstead Heath.
It was 20 months between
reset my
Fallout.
mic.
It was 20 months between Fallout and the first season.
That's
and then
quite fast.
So
that's
nearly
almost 2 years. That's
almost
not fast.
Yeah.
And remember, we're not watching a season over the course of 8 months with a summer break. These things are come and gone in 6 weeks.
Yeah.
The thing is, all these shows that they keep putting out, they're all a massive gamble. That's why I don't think they put all their heart and soul into these things, because either it's going to run or it's going to flop, and you can't really speculate on whether or not it's going to be a success. So they really just seem to pump the stuff out, hoping that something sticks. So there's really no major thought gone into it. And if they get a major franchise like Fallout from because games now have to be turned into films for some reason, they think, well, maybe that's the one that will stick. So those tend to sort of float to the top, but all the sort of better stuff generally sort of doesn't even get noticed.
Okay.
Well,
it's
I
weird.
don't know if I agree with.
Go on.
The thing is, though, probably I don't know whether I agree with that. I think the people that write it, they do care, right? And the people that shoot it, they do care. But I think the overall, the company itself with Amazon, they don't give a shit. All they're doing is because they see it's Fallout and it's a computer game, they think, well, people are going to watch it. All they want is people to watch it for 2 minutes, and that counts and that helps. And that's all they care about. But the people who actually make it, I think they actually care.
I think most do, but I just often think that they're quite misguided in how they're interpreting the source material.
Yeah, there's rules, isn't there?
Amazon should have said to the producers of Fallout, you can have 4 seasons, 20 episodes a season. Just make it.
But they only financially commit for 2.
Yeah, and the other thing is that
20 episodes.
Because of the way they produce streaming shows, they don't have a chance for audience feedback. In the old days,
exactly.
And a guest character might choose to be really popular, and they write them into the show, and that's how you know.
You think these people care about feedback?
That's
fantastic.
That's the problem. I'm saying that television used to actually incorporate that.
It did. It absolutely did.
In fact,
water cooler moments as well.
It wasn't even that long ago. You had the show Parks and Recreation. The character of Andy, he was going to be written out of the show in 3 episodes, everyone who was watching the early viewings of it. They were like, they loved this character, and then they started showing it to audiences, and they're like, we love this character, and so they kept him in. He was there the entire time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they really reworked Parks and Rec after the first season and made it the show that we all sort of knew and loved. Because the first season was very different.
Here you go, Vex, Electronica Wrench. Hi, Vex. This was a disappointing season opener. Yeah, not a lot happened, yeah. But anyway, okay, we've got super chats coming. Should we do it? Mega Bardiman Wrench €5. Happy birthday, Mr. Brown. Thank you, my friend. To all, favorite Princess Leia moment in anything and why that?
Oh, the autoerotic asphyxiation with Jabba the Hutt. That really turned me on.
Anything with that costume she wears, that's all I can say.
No, she was strangling him.
Anybody else?
I liked when they finally showed how powerful she was in the Force by her pulling herself into the ship after she was already dead.
That was
the best part.
I loved that. Yes, that was amazing. I'd waited 40 years for that.
Or when she put Luke Skywalker in his ass when they were learning the Force. Remember that bit?
Yeah.
They should have had her scream, "I'm Mary Poppins, y'all." They really missed an opportunity there.
She didn't have an umbrella, did she?
No. The opportunity they missed was just letting that be the end of the character instead of resurrecting her as some sort of disgusting skinwalker in the later
they had
episode.
the opportunity to do it as well.
They did.
Fucked it up.
I really liked her. I really liked her first appearance when she faced down Vader when they boarded the blockade.
Yes.
And I loved that little stun gun she used when she shot the stormtrooper.
She was an actual strong female character in the original trilogy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she was.
Yeah. Anybody else then?
I mean, when she made out with her brother, that was pretty hot.
She didn't. She just kissed him.
And
3 times. She kissed him 3 times.
That's kind of making out, right?
And then in Return of the Jedi, she went, somehow I've always known. What exactly do you mean there, Leia?
Dirty. That's very dirty, isn't it? Or is it very kinky? Weird. Okay. I really want to hear the thoughts of swappers.
Generally, or about Princess Leia?
About Princess Leia.
If
you don't mind.
I just fell in love with her completely throughout the entire first movie. She was my obsession as a 4-year-old for years, in that white gown and the bun hairstyle, and the way she was just running around shooting and blasting and took charge in the trash compactor. I thought she was just awesome, absolutely awesome. My favorite bit, I don't know, just when we kind of get to know her and when they're in the cockpit with the crotch pit with Han and Luke. And she's having a discussion where he puts Han in his place, storms out. You know, she's on a mission. She's got an objective. Yeah. And she knew that they were being tracked as well, which I didn't realize until I saw the special editions. All those years went by and it didn't occur to me that they were being tracked that whole time. And that was the first time I cottoned onto that. And yeah, I just thought, my God, this woman's amazing. I want to marry a woman like her one day. So, you know, the chair.
Did you?
Plenty of money as well.
I haven't found it yet. I think she's dead now. I think she died a few years ago just after the filming the Last Jedi. Anyway,
be a bug if she's in a galaxy far, far away, isn't it? I don't think even Tinder could save you with that.
Okay.
No, internet don't go.
Final question then, to all, mainly swappers. Swappers' favorite Palpatine moment in anything and why?
In anything? Bloody hell. God, I mean,
ideally in the voice as well.
The most prominent is when it's in Return of the Jedi, isn't it? I think it's when we first realise just how evil he is, and I remember sitting in the cinema just watching him, just going, "You absolute unt!" Right, and that was when he says, and we realise that the shield is still active, and he says, "Oh, I'm afraid this station will be fully operational when your friends are there." Just the look on his face at that moment is like, that's just the pinnacle, I think, of everything that Palpatine's mounted to. Forget he'd never achieved that in the prequels at all. It was just that.
Oh, come on. One of my favorite Palpatine moments is
Do it.
when he lets the mask slip.
Oh, with the classics there. Z with the classics.
He was so quick and concise with that, wasn't he? That he knew what he wanted straight away. He's just like, I want to move forwards, just get rid of him. You know, that kind of thing. Yeah, true. Very true.
Okay, anybody else then?
Yeah, I like the off-screen moment when he banged a chick to produce Rey's mother. I thought that was pretty hot,
his clone, yeah.
disgusting in an odd sort of way. My favorite Palpatine moment is actually, he's not there, is when Vader tells the commander, you can tell him yourself when he arrives. And the look on the guy's face that the Emperor is coming says everything you need to know about the Emperor.
Okay.
Yeah, he just says, he's not as forgiving as I am, doesn't he? I thought that was good.
I love when he announced that he was returning to the universe in Fortnite instead of one of the actual freaking movies.
What?
Yeah, that was the best. Yeah.
I liked when you first see him in the hologram, you know, when it looks like he's got his eyes been stung by bees. Played by a woman.
Clive Revell.
Yeah.
Or was that the woman?
It was the woman, yeah.
What? Is it trans? What? Trans Emperor? What?
Was the
Palpatrans?
The original woman that played that role, wasn't that also one of the women that was one of the brain character? You know, I can't remember the name of
she have
the aliens
Emperor,
from the first Star Trek.
Did she have Emperor dysphoria? I thought it was a fucking great joke. Obviously fell flat.
It was shit.
Sorry, everybody. Anyway. Okay, Avatar.
Well, this is bombing, isn't it?
Everybody?
Nope.
All I heard was that it's not doing very well in America. We don't know what it's doing in the rest of the world, but
it's not doing well.
What it's supposed to be doing. Yeah.
Yeah, the international box office has been very underwhelming and underneath and below projections. Last time I heard, this was
first weekend. Right now, we're at 88 for the domestic box office, which is frankly pretty terrible. And then the international box office is at 257, which is all right, but it's not great. So the first weekend is 345 million. I mean, that's half of what Superman made during its entire run. So
people would be laughing.
Yeah. The good news, though, the porno version, Fire in Her Ass, is doing really well.
I'm in that.
Am I the only one that's seen it then?
I went to see it.
Yeah, I know you went to see it. I was just talking about the others. So,
wouldn't bother. I didn't care for the first one. I didn't watch the second one in the theater. So
I prefer the second one, actually.
All I can say is it's a cinematic experience. This is a film you can't watch on TV. It really isn't. It was all right. It wasn't as good as the second one. It was a bit dull. I fell asleep for 5 minutes, I think, and woke up and then wondering what was going on. Some of the plot didn't make any sense. Some of the things, some of the characters didn't make any sense either. But you know, I'm not surprised it's not making any money. Tell you the truth.
Yeah.
So Ian,
it's a cinematic experience, but is it an experience that you're even going to remember 6 months from now?
That's my point. That's my point.
Yeah.
Or want. So Ian, I've heard that this one is relatively dark. There's a lot of like animal torture and horrible things that are happening. Is that true?
No.
Oh, yeah, kind of.
Oh, the wailing. Yeah, they're doing the wailing.
The wailing thing.
The wailing. Yeah. Obviously, there's a wailing allegory going on.
Yeah, kind of.
But didn't they do that in the second film?
Yeah, again.
Yeah, well, they've come back again now, stronger for that.
Yeah, and they decide
that goo stuff.
And they decide to kill a kid or something. Like, just sounds dark and very much not family oriented like the last one.
The woman at the top center, the baddie,
she's the villain. Yeah,
an amazing acid trip scene in her.
Oh yeah,
butt. The acid trip scene in 3D was fucking outstanding.
Yeah, it was a weird scene.
My problem is the amount of work it would require for me to go see this in a proper IMAX. It's like, almost 3 hours of driving, and you have to. it's basically a whole day affair. And from what I've heard, you really need to see this in a proper IMAX for it to get the full effect. So
You do.
it's kind of like at my age, man. I can't be bothered.
Yeah, and then like Chinese food, you'll forget about it. You know.
Okay, technically brilliant. It looked amazing. As I said last week, if you've got any interest in watching this, definitely see it at the cinema. 3.5 hours long. I wasn't bored. I enjoyed it. I get what Avatar is. You just go in to watch it, forget about everything, just go and be entertained. Yeah.
Yeah, I loved the experience of seeing the first one, and I have a pretty good home theater. And when I tried to show one of my kids it at home, we got about 25 minutes in. We kind of looked at each other and like, yeah, nah, and turned it off.
I love the internet help desk comment. That's brilliant.
Go on then.
No, the plot for Avatar is that the Earth is dying, so they go to Pandora to get unobtainium to save Earth, and they do that by extracting whale jizz, which makes them immortal. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, will this be the last Avatar movie?
Yeah.
I think it should be.
No, it's
Well,
not. They're making
Cameron
number
say-
4.
Didn't
Well,
Cameron say he's
maybe
done with
not.
it now?
No,
If
no.
he-
They're making
said-
the film. Guys, the film ends to lead up to number 4.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean
he's-
that it's green.
They've already made it. No,
Yeah,
they've already made it.
No,
Done.
they haven't already
It's
made
done.
it. It's going to take them like 8 years
No,
to make it.
no,
It
no,
takes
no,
8
no.
years to make each one of these.
Listen, I was there, and they had the people on the stage, including Sigourney Weaver, and they said it's finished.
Mm.
So there you
There you
go.
go, folks.
Well, that's not what they've said in other publications.
Yeah,
So,
that's true.
Well, let's just
Yeah.
call Sigourney Weaver a liar, shall we? Because
I
that's
mean,
what she said.
she's an actor, so yeah.
Actor, yeah. That's what I
I
said.
thought
It's
they were
finished.
just making a
and
trilogy.
many of Cameron's statements seem like he's trying to get used to the idea that he's not going to make any more of these.
That's
So
again, that's what I've been reading elsewhere.
yeah,
Is that if this doesn't perform, there may not be another.
Mm.
So I don't know. We'll see. Who knows? But they can't call the fourth one the one about the whales because they've already done that.
But
Yeah,
didn't they make all these back to back?
Yeah. they may have done all the motion capture for the fourth one, but this isn't a film that you shoot. You have to create on computers, and I guarantee you, as long as it takes to make these, they haven't rendered out the fourth one yet. You may have just got the motion capture.
Yeah, he's just going to let AI make the fourth one.
Okay. I will say the script is not very, very developed. It's very superficial, very, for the slow kids at the back, if you know what I mean.
I
But
heard that.
again, I enjoyed it. Yeah.
I think Anuminum has got it there. It's finished. They're just waiting for the script.
Yeah.
Okay.
He said it
Okay,
was-
shall we
he said
move
it
on
was
then?
finished. They said
There's
it was
lots of sidestepping. We'll do the camera and stuff, so we'll see if we want to do it. Okay. Okay, Fire and Ash debuts A on Cinema Score.
Because of course it bloody does.
Is that good or bad?
That's
It's
good.
about their
A is
typical-
good. Yeah, A
It's
is
not the best though.
It means that the people that showed up got what they wanted, and that's what that means.
But they didn't give it an A plus,
Didn't
which
get an A plus.
really would have meant
Okay.
something.
Yeah, but
Okay.
yeah, it's fine.
Okay. I do think Avatar 2 has the edge over this one, by the way. 81 for Avatar, 76 for Way of Water, 70 for Fire and Ash. Ian,
Wow.
correct? Yes.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, this one that me and Ian saw was okay, but it wasn't great. The second one was better, in my opinion. But,
Yeah, I think, story-wise, the second one was a lot better.
yeah, this one was
Yeah, the
just a
second-
rerun.
a
of
rehash.
this one.
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Well, it's diminishing returns, isn't it? I mean, that's a clear pattern now.
Yeah,
It's a 3.5 hour rehash plus 40 minutes of commercials and 3.5 hours of driving. I don't want to
It
put myself.
possibly would have been a lot better as a tighter edit, but that's not the point of it, though. Really,
the thing is, yeah, I understand why people are trashing it, and for good reason as well. But on the flip side, you got to look at the achievement that this man has done, and I mean, literally, those things look real. Even there's what I was talking to Ian about it. Right, there's a scene in it where one of the navvies, or whatever you call them, the blue people, was near like a river, and she puts her hands in the water and she splashes the water on her face. And it's like, that's animation? Jesus Christ, it looks so real. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So it is look, you can't take that away from Cameron. The achievement is absolutely outstanding. And the 3D is amazing. It's like you can walk into the screen. The 3D is so good.
Yep.
But the story is shit. Do you know what I mean? It's like
style over substance.
Exactly.
Gavin Blackburn wrenched World of Sport. Mega Geek is shilling because he got free Coca-Cola.
Well, it's not. No. I've look. Listen to my words. It wasn't very good. In fact, I would go as far as to say it was shit. Right, but I'm talking about the technical aspect.
Yeah, but everything you're saying about that applies to the first and second movies too. Like, so if you've seen those, you've already experienced it.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's do the next one. More Cameron stuff, I do feel. Okay. In fact, here you go. Avatar Fire and Ash earned 55.1 mil in worldwide previews.
That's not very good.
Yeah, Predator Badlands should have looked like her. That would have been a lot better.
Okay, let's do the next one then. Fire and Ash is tracking to open with 340 to 380 million worldwide.
People are getting tired of it. That's why.
Okay,
and it barely made that window.
And this is what it made. Fire and Ash opened with 345 million worldwide. Way of Water opened with 435 million.
Yeah. Is this the Wicked 2 effect? You know, where it opens really strong and then just sort of
out. Avatar movies traditionally have had really good legs, but we only have 2 other data points to judge that. I think the next 2 weeks will be very telling as far as how this is going to run out in the long haul. Yeah. There's not really much opening in January either, is there?
Well, and it's got a 400 million budget as well, so to break even, it's really got to go 1.
Oh no!
Here's all these headphones.
2 billion.
Ow!
Just to turn a profit.
Tickets are about 25% more expensive than they were when Avatar 2 came out. So as far as number of people going, it's significantly less.
Yeah.
Ticket prices have really gone up in the last few years.
But the thing is, I've only ever paid to see the first one. I haven't paid to see the second one or the third one because I got invited to the screenings. So I'm saying I would never, if I didn't get invited to screenings, I probably would never have gone to see this one.
Okay, I'm gonna stick my neck out here. I think people want to see Avatar, but it's the script that's just not. They're not particularly brilliant. The script's
the same one. Yeah.
Could it be?
It's a nice idea. It's a nice idea, but it's just not refined.
Could it be as well that because of the time of year that it is, that people are away with family and things like that, might not be able to go to the cinema?
I think a lot of people just aren't going to the cinema anymore. It's just too damned expensive.
Also, right, how could you relate to these things? Because they are things at the end of the day. And and it's like I can't relate to them if because not even Spider, that the human that's in it, I can relate to him either. I just think it's not very well written. That's
the problem with this movie. It's just not well written. No. It's all there apart from the script.
Yeah.
There's some nice ideas, don't get me wrong, some nice ideas. Yeah. But it's just the script's just not brilliant.
Yep. Yeah. Well, if the legs on this are similar to Way of Water, this is probably only going to bring in about $615 to $620 million.
Well,
Mm.
the last one, the fourth one, will probably be the end. I'm hoping because they
All right.
can't drag this story out too much because it's just
Yeah.
the same story.
I thought he had 5 more plotted out or something.
Ugh.
I
Already-
don't
he had a
know.
total of no. He had a total of 7. I guess.
Okay,
So he had like
listen.
3 more.
I will say, if you've got the opportunity to watch it on mushrooms, fill your boots. It'd be amazing.
There you go.
Okay, especially the hut scene. That was so good. Okay, shall we?
Oh,
Jane, we'll see. James Cameron, when asked about the status of Avatar 4, I'm going to pose a metaphor to you. When a woman is in labour, she's just crowning. Would you ask her about her next child? Okay, I've just delivered this thing. Okay.
Right, because that's his baby, isn't it? So yeah.
We're asking because it's
That
going
makes
to take you 3.5 years to make it. We're just curious.
well,
Whereas
they
that only
finished
takes
it.
9 months for a baby.
Exactly.
They finished it. According to Sigourney Weaver, they finished 4.
Is it the rendering time where it takes?
Yeah, I'm saying
Maybe,
I think
maybe.
she has finished. I think the actors may have finished.
Oh,
They may have
okay.
shot
Yeah.
that already, but it's not that takes them 3 years to put together.
Yeah, it's the gestation time. Way, way long.
Again, right? I still think Cameron is a brilliant filmmaker,
Is-
and I
Yes.
think he's pushed the boundaries of what cinema is.
very
And you've
good
got to
with
take your hat off to him, really. You
Mhm.
know, I'd love to meet him one day. It's nice. Seems to be a nice guy. put it
Yeah.
that way.
You could say the same thing about George Lucas and his sort of devotion to filmmaking technology, but you didn't. You don't. You just say, "Oh, that was shite."
Well, George Lucas gave up, didn't he? It's obvious he's given up filmmaking and he just wants to retire and just do anything he wants because he hasn't
Oh.
made a film, even spoken about making a film in years. So, unlike James Cameron,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
during the prequels, he was a pioneer in
Okay.
digital filmmaking.
Dirky McDirky face, numbers wrenched. Cameron was a brilliant filmmaker.
No,
Oh no,
Cameron
he's still a
was
brilliant
a
filmmaker.
brilliant
He's,
filmmaker.
everything is technically it's beautiful. It's just
I
boring.
don't know. I don't know. I think he still is. It remains to be seen because he wants to make another Terminator movie. So it remains to be seen, right? I mean, yes, he's stuck on this.
He needs to
Hopefully
make
he'll
something
finish it
else.
soon.
Yeah.
Exactly. He needs to make something else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go on.
Oh, just maybe he should turn over the story portion to somebody else,
Somebody
and
else.
really focus his
Exactly.
attention
Exactly.
on being the director of photography, cinematography. Get somebody else to direct it, with his assistance, but definitely have somebody else, grab onto a story that's worth telling. That's
Maybe
the most
Ian
important
could do
part.
Avatar 5.
No, thanks. If you paid me a crap load of money, yes, I'd do
Okay.
it. But
Okay.
But
Let's move on then. It's sidestepping.
again,
Okay. James Cameron says his editing team wanted to trim the tent scene with Varang and Quidditch in half when Avatar Fire and Ash was being cut. I said, guys, you're about to become unemployed. Put it back. Every line.
yeah, but that was a stupid moment in the film. I mean, me and Ian agree. What
Yeah.
he did, what the main villain did in that thing, was ridiculously
Logic
stupid.
went
So-
out the window.
Exactly. So yeah, maybe the editors had a point.
Okay.
Well, that's exactly like George Lucas too, right there. It's like, George, why don't we do it this way? You're fired.
Okay. Technically, Quidditch shouldn't have gone into the tent, technically.
Exactly.
But anyway,
Exactly.
okay. Shall we? He saved a
he's
rat,
still
everybody.
here? Oh, for
Yeah,
God's
he saved a
sake.
rat's life.
Well, load of rubbish.
Beatty and I bonded over the old thing. I saved his life. We're brothers with a rat.
Oh, just move
Right.
along.
Uh,
God, here we go.
James Cameron says watching
Can
Star
I
Wars.
just say to that? When they put those things like, animals, no animals were harmed, didn't make it. That's
that's
utter
what-
crap. Like when we were filming, I won't say which film. There were a lot of horses.
That was
There was I was there on
They
set. When
thought
I saw a horse get struck by a wheel, a giant cartwheel,
Shit.
which rolled down this hill because the director of photography was playing around with this thing like a child. It escaped from me and started rolling down the hill, bouncing down the hill, hit the horse right in its flank. That wasn't, that was a harmed animal. There were rats released onto the location shoot. I don't think they retrieved some of them. Yeah, it's not
rats.
It's all a big load of poo, basically. When they say no animals were harmed, there's no guarantee of that at all.
Okay, on 1 hour. Okay.
Yeah, Rings of Power cannot claim that.
Okay. I used to put my headphones on and listen to the fast electronic music and imagine space battles with all kinds of maneuvers and energy weapons. And then I saw a movie that
she saw Star Wars.
Yeah. If I believed in people reading your mind with a laser beam, I would have thought they took that from my brain. My conclusion was a little less mentally ill. It was, if the things I'm seeing in my mind, what? He likes Star Wars anyway.
Yeah, in other words, he was saying that if he could, he thought all of this stuff up before Star Wars. Then he went to see Star Wars, and he thought that they read his mind and turned it into Star Wars. And he says if he can think about things like that, then he can make it. That's the point he was trying to make.
Yeah.
Didn't they steal it all from Dune, though?
I don't know.
Or was it June?
But listen, right? Seriously, I'm not going to do a Chris Stuckman here. I really think Cameron's a very talented man, and I hope the next film he makes is going to be back to form, if you know what I mean. So
yeah, well, he didn't have the career he had by deciding that he was going to fail right when he started off. Of course he's gonna think this, but it is sort of an interesting perspective.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what's next.
Did you know what he said to the crew of aliens before he left?
Bad they are.
When he was in this car and he was leaving.
Aliens.
When he made Aliens, yeah.
Oh, did it? What? What did he say?
He had such a hard time with them, didn't he?
Did he get fucked?
When he was leaving, he said, I'm going off to do bigger and better things. You fuckers are going to stay here until you die. And then he drove off. So there you go.
Shit.
Yeah, he really hated them.
What a sourpuss. Okay, let's move on then.
No.
Oh, yay, let's celebrate.
10 years ago today, Star Wars The Force Awakens released in theaters. The first and only Star Wars film to gross. What's that? 2B? $2B worldwide.
Do you know, it's interesting when you look at this film, and I have never seen this film ever since I saw it in the cinema.
I've seen it twice.
Things don't make any sense. Like, I give you this. Why does Kylo Ren wear a mask? Anybody?
Because he worships his grandpa.
Yeah, he wants to be he wants to be a badass.
But there's no reason he would even know about his grandpa because he wasn't around.
Exactly. So it's bollocks, isn't it? They just put a mask on him because they can.
Maybe it's because he's ugly.
Well, that too. But that's just one stupid thing about this film, and there's millions of stupid things about this film. So.
Although when I saw Adam Driver's face for the first time, I was like, dude, put the mask
back on. Yeah.
Does it hurt?
Well, it definitely didn't hold up, and it's certainly not considered a classic now. So
here you go. Boosh McFadden, another Boosh wrenched. Vader shouting, by the way. Vader talks in his head.
You know what, guys? When I first saw this film and I came out the cinema, I was
perplexed. What?
I was like, I was so confused whether it was good or not. Everyone around me saying it was good, and I was just like, I don't know, and I couldn't figure it out. Couldn't figure it out.
Swappers,
well, we thought we were quite optimistic, weren't we?
Yeah.
We were all buying the merch before the film came out. Was all on board, ready to go.
Oh, I bet this Captain Phasma character is going to be brilliant.
Yeah, we still had hope. We still had hope. That's why it was able to make $2 billion, because people were excited that Star Wars was back, and they had hopes that perhaps that Disney would be able to do the same thing that they did with Marvel and make these great adventure films. And well, then we found out.
Should have been called The
You know,
Last Hope. Yeah.
I still remember
Hope.
Gwendolyn Christie going on for 10 minutes about her character. And when I saw the movie, I'm like, did I miss something here? Because
What
Yeah, that
character?
interview was longer than her appearance. You know.
yeah, by about 5 times.
Swappers, you know about Star Wars. Any thoughts about Force Awakens?
God, after all this time, not an awful lot, to be honest. Everything's been said about this film, really, I think. But the only reason why it made 2 billion worldwide is because A, nostalgia, and B, people wanted a redemption for it after the prequels. And they all wanted to go and see like Star Wars that mirrored the original trilogy again. Everyone felt let down by what had come previously, and they were hoping that Disney would be able to right what they perceived as George Lucas's wrongs. And the trailer gave them that, at least. So that's why everyone turned out to the cinema to see it. And people were just so hungry for good Star Wars again. It'd been so long since the prequels and so long again since the original trilogy that the appetite was there for it. This is why it took 2 billion worldwide, and word of mouth spread. But word of mouth regarding the depth of the film didn't spread until long after it. And as we know now, 10 years on, you know, people just don't really care about this film as much. I mean, I've seen it twice. With the original trilogy, I can't even count how many times. I've seen the prequels like about 3 or 4 times each. So I saw this one in the cinema. I thought it was good. And then the more I thought about it, I just thought, not that great. And then I saw it on DVD thinking, I just need to watch it again. That's all. I probably missed a few things. And then I watched it again and I kind of was bored. And, you know, I was watching it and nothing really truly great happens in it at all. It kind of coasts along a little bit, getting by on tropes. And there's no real great set pieces. There's no moments of abject peril that you feel the characters are on edge and anyone could go at any minute and you don't know what's going to happen next. You've already got the template of how this thing's going to go in your head because we saw it in A New Hope. So, you know, it's kind of a nothing burger, really.
We spent 99% of the film waiting for Luke Skywalker to show up.
That's what most people were waiting for, yeah. Or the scene where we could have got at least the majority of the original cast back together again. And, you know, the film's going on, you're looking at your watch and you're thinking, hang on a minute, it's going to be over in a minute. Where's these things that we should have had in this film? And they never turn up. And, of course, then the final scene is Luke, and you think, well, obviously we've got to wait for the next film. But hang on a minute, Han's dead. We'll never have it now. And you've got these kind of feelings of elation that you've just seen a kind of a good CGI-based action movie. But then on the other hand, you've got these things that didn't happen that you really thought should have happened, and you feel let down. And it's kind of this weird duality. And it's only after ruminating on it for ages that you do realise it's not as great as everyone's kind of making it out to be, or you first thought it was going to be. It's the same with The Last Jedi as well. You know, you're kind of bamboozled by the bombast of the whole movie, and you come out thinking, wow, God, the special effects, whatever. And then you think about it for 5 minutes and you go, hang on a minute, that was a load of shit.
That was like a James Cameron Avatar movie. What's going on here?
We were diddled.
What was the planet called?
Which planet?
What got blown up?
Ilum. Starkiller.
Oh, I live near Hillam. I do.
Wow.
Generally, I Google it, Hillam. I live near there.
Yeah, of everything in this movie that I cannot stand, that ridiculous planet-sized Death Star Star Killer base thing. The first time I saw it, I just rolled my eyes. It's so dumb. So, we got a new movie. We got to have another planet destroying thing, and it's got to be bigger than the last one. So what if it was the whole planet? Oh, yeah.
I will say, so idiotic. You know the scene where the stormtroopers flying down to the planet at the beginning. Mm-hmm. Very well shot, very well directed. It looks fantastic. It's like, come on, here we go. And it kind of peaked too early, and it just
the movie works, I think, fine until you have them leaving the planet and running into Han Solo, and then everything is downhill.
Oh, the wheels go off.
Yeah, the introduction to Rey was fantastic. It was great character work. It was beautiful, and
Agreed.
And I really, it really got me on her side. But then the stupidity starts. R2's right. As soon as they leave the planet, actually, when they find the Millennium Falcon in a junkyard, that's when the wheels fall off.
There are some good things about this movie. I mean, John Williams' score is just incredibly beautiful
Oh yes,
through the film.
no question.
And Ray's theme's one of the best, or is it the Scavenger? I can't remember what it's called now. Is one of his best compositions across his entire career. Every time I hear it, it's just utterly beautiful. And I don't really think of this film. I think of the good parts of it when that tune plays, you know, and how much we were found Ray so endearing for the first sort of third of the film, and it encompasses that kind of rooting for her sense that we had for her. That whole tune really fits so well. And it's kind of after that, it's like after the first third of the film, Abrams didn't really know what to do, and then it's just really lazily
it was
the rest of it together, you know.
Yeah, but Matt, it basically what happened was they had a really decent script, and then KK came in and put a size 9s in, and they changed most of it. They changed most of it. So if you see the first bit of the movie, it's leading up to something. Then, as somebody said just now, when they leave the planet, it turns into this shit show of she's better than everyone, and suddenly everything's changed. You know what I mean? So there you go.
I think I agree with Ista. Maybe it's not when they leave the planet; it's when they get in the Falcon and they take off, and she is able to fly it alone better than Han and Chewie were ever able to fly it together. She does like ridiculous stunt moves with it, flying it all over the place, doing crazy ridiculous stuff with it,
isn't it?
Yeah, my favorite part is listening to Stans try to justify every plot twist and contrivance and inconsistent. Well, you know, she spent her time going through old spaceships. Yeah, on the ground, like a junk dealer does not know how to drive in NASCAR. You know
exactly.
Also, I'd just like to point out, right, that look at those pictures. See the one where that light, the red light is coming out and stuff like that. If you look
coming
at
out,
Star Wars,
what?
If you look
what red light?
If you can I finish?
Yes.
If you
finish, that's what she said.
What? You guys are terrible.
Coming out? What?
If you look at Star Wars Empire Strikes Back
War
and
Stars.
Return of the Jedi, it was obviously most of it was real. So they didn't have all these stupid sunsets and, you know, the lightsabers looking like it's got a star in it and stuff like that. It all felt very natural. But when you look at this film, everything it feels processed. Everything from the sunset to the shots to the lightsabers. There was something about it.
I will say Star Killer based with the kind of interplanetary space laser was pushing it a bit.
Oh god, the whole thing with not just the planet of the space laser thing, but then like when they fire it and somehow everyone across the galaxy can see this laser shooting through the sky somehow, even though the interstellar distances you wouldn't see a thing.
Bullshit.
And it's just it's all dumb.
Yeah,
it's a JJ-ism though. He does that with all of this stuff.
R2, The Force Awakens is not a science lesson.
It's not. No. But
for science fiction to work, it needs science.
Well, it needs internal plausibility, if not believability or realism.
An established rule of the universe.
I've got a strange feeling that JJ got screwed.
Well, we know he did. We know he did
because he had a decent script.
We know he
did. To something.
No, I don't buy it. JJ's a hack. JJ's a hack.
Finn's
always
character
was.
had a great arc, so I've been told, and it was destroyed by KK.
Yeah.
Well, I don't doubt that, but I still don't think it was good. It's JJ. He's a hack.
Z, are you available to read a gold-colored super chat, please?
Yes. What do you think about the photo with KK wearing the Force's female T-shirt initially, then, and how are your thoughts? She knew exactly what she was bloody doing.
That was from Ed Wood Senior for $10.
Yes, she knew exactly what she was doing. They're going, oh no, it's was it Reebok or Nike?
Nike. It was a Nike shirt.
It was a Nike shirt, a genuine Nike shirt.
But she knew exactly the message that she was sending by wearing that T-shirt in that photo shoot.
She absolutely knew.
I always say
anything different would be completely disingenuous.
I always say this, because like I know someone that was part of that Star Wars, this crappy, I don't call it Star Wars, just call it Disney Star Wars.
Um,
He told me that he did read the original script.
Shit.
And it wasn't this that was produced. So there you go. And in fact, right, everybody knows. Remember that famous picture where all the people are in that room?
Yep.
From Han Solo, they were all happy because they read the original script and they signed the contract, and then they all got fucked. Apart from Harrison Ford, who didn't give a shit.
Well, technically everybody got fucked, including the
exactly.
audience.
Especially the audience.
Yeah.
And we're still talking about it 10 years later. Okay, shall we? I don't know what's next. Can't remember. Move along.
Oh, no, Roundhead.
Ruin.
Roundhead.
Ryan Johnson says he was hoping for Star Wars fans to hate The Last Jedi.
No, you
That's
wasn't,
a
you
liar.
stupid round-headed twat.
Yes.
I was hoping for that because every Star Wars movie going back to the Empire and onward shook the box and rattled fans and got them angry and got them fighting and got them talking about it. And
What a knob.
Then a lot of them got them loving it and coming around.
No.
Coming around. What?
There are literally behind the scenes videos of him sitting around looking at his script and talking to other people saying, well, you know, I'm taking some chances here. I just hope people like it. This whole idea that, oh no, all along I wanted to piss fans off. Bull. Shit.
Well, even if that was true,
Bullshit.
why? Why would you do that?
Because he's a moron.
God. Nothing but cope, and he does cope the same way he makes movies.
You said
Stupidly.
that exactly the same time as you typed it. That's amazing. Cope.
Yeah, but he does it stupidly, just like he makes movies without any sort of plausibility. No matter what happens, he's just like Thrawn from Ahsoka. I meant to do that.
What a cretin.
What a cretin. And on that understatement of the year, shall we move on? It is a sidestep.
Oh no, God.
This I do like. Mark Hamill says if Luke Skywalker could have died from an overdose of the Force, Obi-Wan and Yoda should have warned him.
Yep.
Has his NDA run out or something?
I don't know.
He seems to be talking a lot, doesn't he?
His mental illness sure hasn't run out, that's for sure.
Yeah, but the dude tried to warn us and then he got ordered to back off. So he's doing what he could. I'll give him that. But yeah, you know, he's got a bad case of TDS. What can you say?
Lock him in a padded cell with Mark Ruffalo.
Mr. Hamill was the only person who could have done anything about it at the time by literally just walking off set and saying, I ain't doing this shit. He knew it was bad, didn't he?
Oh, he's hardly got a career elsewhere, but outside
he knew it was
animation.
Bad. He knew it was bad.
What would have been hilarious is if this quote, if he said, if Jake Skywalker could have died from it.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been funny.
Okay. Oh, speaking of funny, this is from Total Film, everybody. This used to meant something a long time ago. This year we saw some truly incredible movies hit the big screen, from blockbusters to horror gems. Here are our top 25 of 25 with Superman sitting in first place.
Chills.
They're still trying to sell that as the biggest movie of the year. And it's
I noticed they're not putting the box offices up with each film.
And Weapons was a much better movie than Sinners. And K-pop Demon Hunters should be at number 1.
Didn't Empire say the same thing on the last stream?
Yeah,
so it's in other words, it's just
getting paid.
They have all been told, all the magazines in England been told, you must put Superman at number 1, otherwise you won't get any more interviews, and that's what they're doing. It's obvious what's going on.
Make James Gunn a success. We'll pay you.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm just bummed that Wicked 2 crashed, and that's going to push Superman up into the top 10.
Here you go, folks. Ardent Pardy. Hello, my friend. Shouting, by the way. Superman was a fucking insult to Richard Donner. Oh,
Yeah,
Richard
didn't he
Donner?
make? Yeah, didn't he make?
Yeah. Didn't he
Kebabs.
invent kebabs? It was in 1978 that he invented the kebab, wasn't it?
Yeah, I
was,
think
yeah.
so.
Yeah.
First person to put lemon on it.
And chili sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
In
forward.
fact, he invented the title boss.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to move on? Nothing. It's all shit.
Nothing
isn't
to
it, really?
see here.
Yeah.
It is. It's a puff piece.
Okay. I think possibly sidestep. I don't know, folks. This is
No.
this is
God,
IGN,
no.
obviously a favorite of this channel. It's Superman. It's Superman's heart that helps it rise above the pack to be best superhero movie of
Oh, give me a
2020.
break.
How many superhero movies was
it the
there
only
this
one?
year?
Well, it was they
Thunderbolts.
were all shite, which is why
Right.
Was that this year? Thunderbolts.
I
yeah,
think so. I think
and
so.
What else do
Captain
we
Yep.
have?
and
Oh yeah,
Captain
Captain
Falcon,
African
yeah.
American.
Yeah.
That was all right.
Yep.
I don't
Yeah.
think they're wrong. This probably was the best superhero movie,
No,
this year, but it doesn't mean it wasn't shite.
The bar's not very high.
I
Yeah.
enjoyed Captain African American more than this.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Ouch.
Oh,
That's
I'm
saying
gonna,
a lot.
I'm gonna stick my neck out.
No,
for
I was
that
gonna
one.
say probably honestly, I had probably the one that's the best of the films as far as actual
Fantastic
story
Four.
and characters.
Fantastic
It's
Four.
probably Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts, yeah.
was the better of the four.
Didn't see
Yeah,
it. Is
yeah.
it worth
It's-
watching then?
It's
Yeah.
it's not a terrible movie. It's
okay.
got its weak points, and yeah, it's it's about like mental illness and stuff like that. But as far as like, I mean, it certainly didn't do the kind of disrespect to a classic character that Superman did.
There you go.
And
Yeah, I was
Ardent
least offended at
Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts. Of
Was
all
Thunderbolts was this year, wasn't it? Was it March
Yeah,
or
yeah,
yeah.
this year.
Yep.
Oh,
pissed
there
me
you go.
off the least.
Okay.
Although they did John Walker dirty again.
they did.
Yes.
Okay.
They always keep treating him like some sort of idiot. And he was doing the wrong thing. He did the right thing. He killed a
He
terrorist and
did.
just murdered
Yeah.
his friend.
Well, they only
Yeah.
write what they know. So,
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, but that terrorist was so misunderstood.
You need the cops stop calling them terrorists.
That's how we
They're
get
just
one battle after another.
misunderstood.
You got to do better.
Sidestep. Superman is in the Oscars shortlist for Best Visual Effects and Best Sound.
Nobody gives a shit about the Oscars anymore.
You're right.
Okay. Yes, James Gunn. In our worldwide search for Brainiac in Man of Tomorrow, Lars
Heidinger.
rose to the top. Welcome to the DCU, Lars.
Yeah, don't get used to it. It's not going to last very long.
Are they going to shave his hair off?
Who is he?
He's
Anybody?
an actor.
Right, has he been in
Uh,
anything famous?
He hadn't been in much. I looked him up and I
Not
didn't recognize
much.
anything.
No, he's done a lot of theater. He's been in some art, more like art house pictures. Yeah.
He looks
But
like the kind
I've
of guy
been
you wouldn't let
waiting-
babysit.
No.
No.
Yeah, he is German, and he did a couple of like there was Babylon Berlin and a movie called Dying. Also, mostly German films in theater.
Oh, yes, German specialist videos.
Not the kind of German films. you-
McGurky face, lots of numbers on the wrenched. Will he bang Gunn's wife? Everybody else does.
Yeah,
He's German, so it's probably going to be something very special.
Well, I've been waiting for a
Scheiße.
Brainiac villain in a Superman show or.
But nobody
film.
cares, though. That's the problem.
yeah,
Well,
he's
shame,
Yeah,
isn't it?
now they want to do it.
Shame,
Bang.
isn't
Yep.
it? Nobody cares.
And we're gonna find out how he's not really a villain. He's a victim, and we're all supposed to empathize with him.
Yeah.
And then after Superman defeats him, he's going to cry.
And on that tear-jerking bombshell, shall we?
Did you say turd jerking? Because I think that actually
Tear.
works.
Well,
Turd
it's
jerking.
German, so it would be turd.
Yeah, jerking, definitely.
It's going to make the adult version of this movie a
Okay.
challenge, I will say.
Yeah.
It is.
Well,
I
won't
bet
be
they
a
edit
Okay.
out the glass coffee table scene.
Oh boy, Supergirl is in big trouble. Early word from recent Supergirl test screening suggests the film failed to generate strong enthusiasm. Though reactions stopped short of calling it a complete miss. Feedback was not that great. Some scenes shone a lot more than others. Millie is praised for her acting in the role. Lobo has 2 fights. The villain is underwhelming.
Oh well.
Yeah, they're not
I
going to fix
wasn't-
this.
Okay.
Like, they won't fix this one by cutting out 30 minutes of bad jokes.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna see this one anyway. So, thanks, but no thanks.
Bugger.
No way, Jose. Not watching
Okay.
that shit.
The twist that stunned Hollywood. Netflix publicly apologizes to Henry Cavill, admitting a grave error in ignoring his script notes and replacing him in The Witcher. After its spectacular power play against Warner Bros., Netflix is making amends by granting Henry Cavill several profile projects, including his reinvention as a new Superman, and with unprecedented set of privileges beyond anything Hollywood has ever seen.
Is it going to be worth sacrificing the entire physical media and Hollywood industry for Henry Cavill to finally get what he should have been given in the first place?
Has this been verified? Because I've never heard of a studio.
I was going to say,
I was
yes.
going to say the same
I
thing.
looked up this.
Yeah.
This is all bullshit, everybody.
There's multiple accounts that I've seen claims.
Yeah,
of
it's all
this,
bullshit.
But Netflix has not said anything publicly.
Yeah,
so.
It's
no company in my entire life have ever apologized to anything, not even DuPont when they poisoned Bhopal. So
somebody has set this out in the wild, and it kind of got traction, but it's all complete bullshit.
yeah, I can't imagine.
Yeah, it's all bullshit, everybody. Okay.
Although it's important to note that none, as Netflix starts putting Warner Brothers stuff on its advertising page, they'll put up Henry Cavill's Superman, but none of Gunn's stuff is making the cut.
Nope.
They're not putting any of Gunn's stuff on their front page
Yeah,
or
it's-
back page.
This is most definitely fake news. I had a look, and yeah, it's complete bullshit, everybody. Yeah, it's just clickbait. Okay, let's move on then.
I love the idea.
It would be nice. Netflix has released new key art and motto for their acquisition of Warner Bros. Definitely the next century, defining the next century of storytelling together. More choice, more opportunity, more value.
More shite.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but the word storytelling, that's actually supposed to be the word content.
Yeah.
Defining the next century of content together. That's all that they. That's all Netflix makes.
Okay. Let's move on. Paramount is going to get their bid rejected, which we kind of knew anyway.
Yeah, it's usually that kind of hostile takeover is not successful. So
Okay.
yeah.
Let's.
Oh, good
Oh God!
Can we go back to
01 15 20 Starfleet Academy.
Move along.
Kill me now.
Okay.
Oh, looks awful. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, thank God. Something.
Here we go. Farewell, Buck Rogers. Gil Gerard is best remembered as the charismatic face of the late 1970s, early 80s television, rising to fame as Captain William Buck Rogers in Buck Rogers in the 25th century. Before that iconic role, he appeared in popular shows like The Blue Knights, Chips, establishing himself as a confident leading man. Gerard also worked steadily in films, TV, movies, and theatre, later turning to directing and voice work. His portrayal of Buck Rogers remains a lasting symbol of classic sci-fi adventure and a beloved part of pop culture.
Bless him.
Yes, indeed.
I grew up with Buck Rogers. I had all the toys, all the action figure things, of the shuttles, and the helmet with the microphone and the pajamas.
Wow.
I was obsessed with it. Yeah.
You're
He was like he was like some chemical engineer. He was going to take over the family business, and he decided that he didn't want to do that and went and pursued acting.
Well, he initially actually went to college and then dropped out because he had gotten a job working in chemical business, and in fact he was offered the role of vice president of the business, but in order to get that role, he was going to have to go back to school and get a master's degree, and he was getting bored of the job. It wasn't something he really loved. Plus, he didn't really want to have to admit to everybody that he had never finished college. He was kind of embarrassed about it. So, he just packed up and left. He went and became a taxi driver in New York and started looking for acting jobs. And he had someone, I believe it was a casting agent, that had saw him when he gave him a taxi ride, and told him to show up the next day. And he got a role as an extra in Love Story. And then just went on from there, started getting more and more work. He was a long-time spokesperson for Ford here in the U.S., where he did tons of commercials. And then, yes, eventually got his iconic role as Buck Rogers. And, if you haven't watched this show recently, I just, early Christmas present, I got the Blu-rays.
Oh, nice.
Of this show. So I've been watching through some of those. And let me tell you, if you haven't seen this recently, you need to revisit this, because I'm telling you, every episode has absolute knockout, gorgeous women in it.
Yeah, and the show is a little freaky. I think there was a lot of
weird. It's weird.
Yeah, there were a lot of people throwing in inside jokes. Let's make this a little bit kinky, and it just sort of rolled over my attention like when it came out, but I go back and look now and I'm like, that's actually
how did they get away with that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of that in there, no question.
But who's the producer? He wanted it to be a James Bond in space, didn't he? Yeah. So there you go.
And shout out to his wife, Connie Silica. Good solid one.
Yeah, after his fifth wife, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But yes, the fifth
did.
one stuck. He was married to her for almost 20 years before he passed. So
what's wrong with that? My dad's been married 5 times.
Yeah, I know. It's just he had, I believe, 2 marriages that lasted only about a year. But yeah, he
amateur.
Yeah. But yeah, unfortunately, he did spend his whole life fighting alcoholism and other drug abuse and stuff. Actually, at one point when he was getting himself clean, unfortunately, he turned to eating, gained, I believe he ended up almost 350 pounds. And so he had a rough time in his life, but you know what? He made it work, and he kept working for most of his life. He started doing voiceover roles. He started directing and producing and stuff. So yeah,
I love season 1. I love season 1 of
season 1 is fantastic. Yeah. Oh man, they just blew it in the second season, didn't they?
Did,
it was his ego, wasn't it, that blew it?
I didn't mind Aaron Gray's little sailor suit in season 2.
That sucked.
It was awful. It was awful.
I still the pilot version of Buck Rogers is really good. Especially when they go out and they see what Earth looks like, and you got all those zombies and stuff. That was quite
the theatrical version of the first episode it's fantastic.
Yeah.
I think that's on YouTube. You can watch it on there.
Probably.
Can you? Oh, okay.
Well, I did.
Okay, it's a sidestep.
Season 2, isn't it? That's a picture from season 2.
Beautiful, I know. Beautiful final words from Gerard. and great advice. It's been a great ride, but inevitably one that comes to a close, as mine has. Don't waste your time on anything that doesn't thrill you or bring you love. See you out somewhere in the cosmos.
Bless him.
Yeah, that's a message. He wrote that and gave it to his wife and said he wanted that to be shared publicly after he passed.
That's kind of inspiring, isn't it? Really.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
I mean, I will admit, you know, when I heard the news, I did actually tear up because it was like another childhood hero gone. You know?
Yeah, he's beloved, man. People like he wasn't controversial, he wasn't mean. Everybody loved him. There was one of those like lifestyles of the rich and famous shows, and they were outside of their house, and somebody was making noise or barking or something, and Connie was really pissed off, but he was just really like mellow about it. They showed the police come up, they're filing a complaint, and he was just completely chilled while she was losing it. And I'm thinking, yeah, you would have to be chilled to put up with it. Like,
I think he lived in Georgia, didn't he?
Yes, he lived in he lived in North Georgia for the past 20 years or so. I think.
Yeah. I went to Dragonfly a few years ago, and he was in the Walk of Fame. You know, the sort of the big room where all the celebrities sit and do photos and sign autographs and things for people.
Yeah,
and
I never ran into him around town, but is that his real hair on Buck?
Believe so. Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes it looked like a wig.
Yeah.
Well, he grew his hair out for the season 2. There was terrible season.
It was just a style, though, wasn't it, back then?
Yeah.
I thought Hawk was a pretty cool character, actually. I didn't mind Hawk at all. But yeah, the show became, they were trying to do Star Trek, and it's
just rubbish.
Yeah.
Great TV series. Should have stuck with it how it was. It was just great. It worked, and it was fantastic. Everybody loved it.
And the music, the theme tune, awesome.
I had a friend that had the what is it? Is the Corgi ship?
Yeah, I had 2 of those.
He filed the 2 bars. That were
yes,
he took them out. He filed them off. Yeah.
There's a guy making 4.5-foot replicas of those starfighters, and you can order them.
Yeah, you can buy them. They're really good. Yeah.
And they fit the 1/6 scale action figures. So
wow.
Okay.
Yeah, they're about 600, 650.
Okay, let's move on. Yeah, let's move on.
Yeah, they're huge.
Yep. Rest in peace.
Okay, do you want to do this? First look, Jessica Jones, Daredevil Born Again, season 2. Yes, no?
Okay, whatever.
I'm not sure I can bring myself to care. I mean,
let's just blast through all this then.
Yeah, but they have to bring in a woman so somebody can show Daredevil how he's wrong.
Avengers Doomsday's first trailer confirms Chris Evans will return as Steve Rogers, indicating he may take on a new mantle instead of Captain America.
Oh God, sod off.
He's going to be the other one.
Anyway.
Yeah, he's going to be Captain Hydra.
What is he?
Yeah.
Captain Hydra.
You could see it coming a mile away.
Yeah, they're gonna they're gonna play it up that he's coming back, because remember it said Steve Rogers will return in that trailer. If you saw it, doesn't say that he's coming back as Captain America. So I'm pretty certain that we may see something of him as Captain America, but his actual role in the film is going to be primarily him as Captain.
Here you go, folks. Manuel Grell, 71 wrenched. Hello, a little late, but I turned 54 today. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
And I had to raise
Happy birthday, mate.
Lots of alcohol. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
It's amazing how they deliberately destroying really good characters from Marvel. You know, the really good ones. You know, I'll just give up on Marvel.
Well, I think he will probably return as Captain America in Secret Wars.
Yeah.
But I think in this version they're going to show him as being a baddie.
And you know there's going to be a scene where Sam tries to give him back the shield, and he goes, "No, you're the real Captain America."
Okay.
Oh.
Let's do the next one. Duncan Jones. Okay. Just complete final watch through of the finished Road Trooper film. 25 years of pestering at 2000 AD to let them give me a shot. 3 years of production to make the thing, and now it's done. Can't wait for you to see it. So proud of our team. We've made something a bit special. I need
Looking
to set my
forward to
mind.
it. About time too.
Special stupid.
What are you talking about?
I know what I'm talking about. Do you know
What
what
are
you're
you talking
about?
about? I'm talking about the Road Trooper animated film with Matt Berry appearing in it. That's what I'm talking about, mate.
Oh, right, okay. I sit corrected, mate.
What are you talking about? Know what I mean?
Do we know when?
Well, it's Derek and Clive.
Will this be out next year?
Maybe we'll get a trailer. Maybe out Christmas. Who knows? Looking forward to it though.
Duncan
I
Jones
love Road
used to.
Trooper.
Duncan Jones used to be on Twitter. He's not on anymore.
No.
what's
Some people move over to Blue Sky because they want a smaller, more limited audience.
What was that
Yeah.
film that I really liked? Was that one with where he was dead and he kept going back into and trying to change history? What was that one called he made? Oh, my brain's gone on fucking freeze.
Oh, another one.
What?
Chat help us out.
Yeah, what's that film? Did it have
Timey wimey bollocks.
Yeah. I Can't Quit You. Him. He was in it. Oh God, please help me. I'm
Chat
like
help
I'm
us out.
going
What was
mad
it
here.
called?
Mute, not or
It was where he goes back on the train, isn't it?
Right,
source
yeah,
code.
that's the one.
Source code.
Code.
Source
That's
code.
it.
Yeah, I like source
Ooh.
code. I thought
Moon is
it.
one of the best, most underrated films.
Yeah, Moon's all right.
It's
ever.
very good. Very good.
What you can do with such a small budget. The film is
Yeah.
fantastic.
I didn't like that Moon one though. The first one he did. I thought it was
That was all
rubbish. But
I thought it was really, really good. And
Yeah, I enjoyed Moon.
but I've never seen a Sam Rockwell film I didn't like. Even in Charlie's Angels, he was awesome. So
Okay. We shall see. Hopefully it'll be good, yes.
Deadline.
Oscars shock. YouTube wins TV rights to host Academy Awards beginning 2029.
yeah, the funniest thing about that is YouTube's going to have to copyright strike itself for showing movie clips. Yeah,
But that's because nobody's watching it on TV. Nobody's watching it.
Yeah, nobody's gonna watch it on YouTube either.
YouTube. Okay, on
Yeah,
that bombshell.
Who be this
Mis-
then?
Yeah, Mr. Beast on a recent David Letterman episode said that some recent videos cost up to $6 million to produce.
Huh?
In comparison, the Squid Game video costs around $3 to $4 million to produce.
What is he talking about? What?
So
cost-
his budgets for producing videos they've been putting out have been skyrocketing.
Do you know he's
spending multi-million dollars on a single video?
I have a feeling he might be being taken for a bit of a cunt.
Really?
Well, I mean, if you're working for someone as big as that with that much money, you'd be charging him whatever the hell you wanted, and he'd probably be like, okay. You know, it's for people like that. It's a status symbol. You know, you don't need to spend that money to produce a YouTube video
not.
when all you need is a camera, a computer, and a microphone. That's it. So, you know, if you want to pay an editor, fine, that's another thing you can pay for. But I mean, how much? That's ridiculous.
I believe I would have to go look it up again, but I'm trying to because I know somebody who's on his staff, and I believe the last time I heard something, he would say there was as many per video. There's like 24 to 26 people, I think, working on any individual project at one time. And so, yeah, there's not one editor. There's like 2 or 3 editors, and there's a whole bunch of producers and a whole bunch of people running around making sure that he's got, you know, whatever sodas or candy or whatever that he wants. And you know, it's absurd. Yeah, it's
but most
a
of
huge
that
production.
Most of that money goes to bribes and kickbacks to cover up all of the
or
shenanigans
and avoiding lawsuits.
Yeah, exactly. He seems to have a penchant for having people around him that like bad things. So.
Okay, shall we move on?
Go along.
Okay, Spielberg was 79.
Happy birthday, Mr. Spielberg. Huge fan, mate. Huge fan. What are you doing wearing my cap, though?
He's delivering newspapers, clearly.
Did we see the new trailer?
Yes, I saw it. I'm not impressed. Tell you the truth. I hope the film's better than the trailer. But there you go.
Steven Spielberg. I thought it was Jeremy Corbyn.
It is. It is. Love this man. I think he's very talented.
He was.
No, he is still talented. I will defend this man till I die. I think he's amazing.
Okay. Yes. Are we holding hope for the new movie? What's it called? Disclosure?
Disclosure. Yeah, I don't think it's
Disclosure Day.
Yeah.
Because Disclosure is a different movie.
I hope it's good.
He's not going to recapture Close Encounters.
No, he's not.
Think.
He can't.
By a
It's a
long
different
shot.
time. Yeah.
Could he not do a sequel to that at some point? Like the aliens come back or something?
I know.
No,
Should leave
no.
it alone. Leave it alone.
Not anymore.
Oh.
Debut Automan starring Desi Arnaz Jr. and Chuck Wagner premiered 42 years ago today, December 15th, 1983.
Because of Tron, wasn't it? Because of Tron, this show exists.
Yep.
I used to
like
love
producers.
that. I used to have the action figure. Wasn't very good. Didn't light up or anything. It was just painted on, wasn't it?
I liked his car. His car was cool.
That was Larseny's Lamborghini, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. And it used to be. Did it used to be on Saturday afternoons? I can't remember.
Saturday early evening, BBC.
Yeah, that was it.
I had forgotten all about this show until you just showed the slide.
Swappers, you remember this one?
Oh yeah. I remember seeing a trailer for it, being blown away because I loved Tron so much, and I thought, wow, they've like brought Tron into the real world somehow. And he's even got like instead of bit that Clue had in Tron, he's got a cursor flying
Cursor,
around.
yeah, his little AI sidekick. Cursor, make me a car.
Yeah, just literally do anything. That was his get out. It was like this big plot device, wasn't it? Every single time, no matter what he wanted to do, it had a cool helicopter design of the 80s.
Oh yeah.
And that Lamborghini Countach and everything. The only thing he didn't have was a cool motorbike. That would have been good. If he had a light cycle, that would have been the best.
Essentially cancelled because it was costing over $1 million an episode.
It's a shame.
Yeah, a surprisingly huge budget for the time, but they were doing all those computer generated wire. It's expensive.
Great TV series. Okay, let's move on then.
Oh,
okay. The family of Bruce Willis, who are preparing for his passing, has announced that he would donate his brain to science for research for frontal temporal dementia.
I think they should put him in one last Die Hard movie.
Like for the terminally ill, shove him out. That was a Bill Hicks thing, wasn't it? Put him in the movies.
Yeah,
the terminally ill.
Yeah, I hope they have a contract for that donation because it can be really awful what ends up with your body parts if you just check the organ donation box.
My dad always used to say you can't be king forever, and if you look at Bruce Willis's career, he really did very, very well. Didn't he? And he was he was just on top of the world at one point, and suddenly he's like this.
I love him since Moonlighting, you know.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
He's just a shame, really. You know, I mean, I hear he was a bit of an asshole, but the thing is, though, the films that he was involved with, the films he was involved with was very entertaining. You know, so.
Yeah, when he did Hudson Hawk, he made people go and paint out his bald spot frame by frame on the negative.
What?
Yeah, that was sort of a big news item.
Is that where the budget went?
Time. Probably.
Okay.
When he calmed down, he just decided to shave all his hair off, didn't he? And then portray himself that way, and it was better for him. Yeah,
and go for it. Good grief. But
it worked for him. It worked well.
A lot of people looking real good bald. I don't understand people that get so upset about that.
XBT Eventual Spot. So nostalgic for Moonlighting. Happy times back then.
Yeah, it was good. I love
such a great show.
I used to get so excited when that show was on.
It was phenomenal, wasn't it?
Everything from the theme tune, Sybil Shepherd, just like such a beautiful woman being so funny. was something so new to me at the time. I'd never seen anything quite like it.
Might be worth giving that a rewatch
Yeah.
now. It's great.
Until they hooked up, and then the show went to crap.
Yeah.
Really.
Well, she got pregnant. She got pregnant, didn't she? So that's what killed the show. Yeah.
And gave him the opportunity to do Die Hard as well.
Yeah, well, on I think it was the 4th season, he was doing Die Hard and he was doing.
She got pregnant, so it gave him.
Exactly.
Him the opportunity.
Exactly. Yeah.
So indirectly, her pregnancy created Die Hard.
Oh.
Okay.
And it created a baby, presumably.
Yes.
Which takes
apparently they didn't like
very, very efficient use of reproduction.
Get in the bin, everybody.
Is it Shooty?
We've not heard from Shooty.
No,
somebody say it.
A career that we've all been told that he's going to have.
Is he about?
Somebody say it, please. Somebody say it.
Is it Greta?
How dare you?
He's looking for all those fans that he said were going to show up for every Istaphoto person who left.
It's not Greta. Although she's been back on the scene again, hasn't she, this week?
She has the big moon-headed
from hell.
Doing some stupid, shitty stuff. I can't remember what it was. But should we see what it is then, folks?
Mm-hmm.
This is from an Australian publication.
This is after the Bondi thing, isn't it?
Yeah. How
because white people are the real problem here.
Yep.
Yeah, but they weren't the
toxic
ones
masculinity is what caused this. Yep.
Yeah, they weren't the ones shooting, though, were they?
And well, it says here anti-male, anti-white discrimination. Yeah.
Look at they target young boys like that. It's just
it's disgusting.
They already grow up
vile.
Because they don't have to address what the real problem is.
The tweet here says, imagine the outrage if the magazine had featured a black boy instead of a white boy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. This is the same country
that's the main thing.
Didn't they fire a newscaster because he just said he didn't prefer women's soccer? And they fired him and he had to go on this huge apology tour. Or women's football, sorry.
Don't know.
Yeah, it was a big
so
story.
Tired of this. Yeah, let's address the real problem. It's Islamism. End of story. And I'm so sick. Isn't it interesting how these left-wing politicians go on about the threat of anti-Semitism, which is quite a new thing for them to actually admit, even though they're mostly anti-Semites themselves. But the rise of the far right and the threat of far right terrorism. It's like, oh, well, if that's a new word for Islamism, just come out and say Islamism.
Okay. Well,
but it isn't.
I don't
and
think
it's left-wing violence that we're
isn't,
more worried about.
This isn't directly connected to what happened last week, but this is just basically toxic.
Well,
white
I mean,
male.
this is going back. What was the British show that was on Netflix not long ago? Boy, was it Boy?
Oh yeah, like not Inception, Initiation or something like that.
I can't remember. Never watched it.
Oh, is that with the white boy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That Starmer loved it.
Yeah, and wanted to
do Adolescence. Here goes to it.
Adolescence. That was Adolescence. Yeah.
Does anybody actually buy this? Like when people see that, is anybody really believing this bullshit?
Oh, absolutely. There are some people that believe this. Absolutely.
Lunatics.
And yes, they are lunatics.
Yeah. I'm not talking about the crazy wokies. Do any normal people look at this and even?
That's a good question.
I guess it's always going to kind of sit in the back of their heads, though. They're trying to program the population with bullshit propaganda like this.
I was having my haircut in this place, and I was just sitting there, and they were having this music playing, and then some reason they started playing Peppa the Pig. I don't know why.
What?
But I was listening to Peppa the Pig, and then there was a whole sort of story about them going to a zoo or something, and then they had to go to get the grandfather pig some new glasses or something, and then they got into the electric car. Why are we going in the electric car, Mummy? Because we have to save the Earth from carbon emissions. I was like, wow, I had no idea that it was that on the nose.
Yeah,
Propaganda. And that's what they're doing. They're just shoving this shit into parents' minds, into the children's minds, so needle-like. And it's so disgusting how it's done. It's really, really quite terrifying when I think about it. I couldn't believe
and
it.
these are the same people that supposedly don't believe in original sin, and yet they are claiming that if you're born white and male, you're inherently evil.
I just feel so sorry for we didn't have any of this shit when we were growing up. Can you imagine just having this,
No, I mean,
in the
boys
background
today struggle
Fucking hell.
with their education. Girls are doing so much better than them in terms of results. And here they are being demonized. And is it any wonder why Gen Z is turning, more right wing when they've just had enough?
Do you think they're doing this
all the time? 24/7.
Yeah, and in the same breath, Keir Starmer is going, prepare for war. You guys need to start signing up. No,
he's been doing that this week. Yeah.
I'm not going to be doing that.
You've been telling us we're toxic, and then you want us to go and fight your bloody battles. Get fucked.
Get fucked.
Yeah. Do you think they're doing this to make it come true that they want to create a generation of monsters so they have somebody to fight?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, if they wanted that to happen, they wouldn't have been telling them that maybe they're a girl the last 10 years. So I don't think that's true.
Simpler times when we growing up, everybody, yes? Okay.
Get in the bin, fucker.
Emily.
And finally, the iconic Home Alone house will be restored to the way it looked on screen.
Oh, fantastic. Because it's like this pure white modern nightmare at the moment.
Oh, yeah. It's awful looking.
It's so sterile, and it looks like a serial killer lives there.
I saw an interview with Macaulay Culkin today, funny enough. He was saying that he watched Home Alone with his kids, and they didn't know that he was the little kid. It was like they just didn't know. And one of them thought that they were Kevin. And it was funny because he just didn't tell them. He said, I'm not going to tell them that I was Kevin. I thought that was really funny. How peculiar is that?
Anything to add then, anybody?
Well, so long as he doesn't tell them about Michael Jackson, should be fine.
Oh, he turned up in the files, didn't he? Yep.
He did.
I thought didn't we download a PDF years ago with it, or was that a complete bullshit thing?
You might have downloaded a PDF.
Anyway, I think that's it then, folks. Old Gil there. Beady. Okay, I think that's it, folks. Chat. Thank you for turning up. 5 years, folks. Can you believe it? 5 years.
Wow.
Thank you for the super chats, the interaction, and being there, my friends. So we will see you next time. Let me get the guests up. On the bottom, Proby. Cheers, mate.
I'm still hungover.
Oh, we're all hungover, mate. Professor R2.
Always fun. Great to see everyone here, and great to see all of you out there in the chat. Merry Christmas. Z3PO.
Thanks for having me on. Thanks for the chat. Nothing without the chat. And a Merry Christmas to everybody.
Mr. Phobos.
Cheers. Great. No worries. Thanks, chat.
Swappers, cheers, pal.
Thank you. Thanks to everyone on the panel. Absolutely wonderful. Chatting to everybody. Probably brilliant to have you back, mate. Thanks to the chat, as always. You're absolutely awesome. I'm looking forward to the next stream, Brown. It should be a good one.
Yeah, Wednesday, hopefully, 1984. Last but by no means least, the Mega Geek. Cheers, Ian.
Yep, no worries.
That is it, folks. Probably, I don't know. I'm sure they'll do something tomorrow, being that it's Christmas. Trev, Tuesday.
Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home.
The one with the whales. We're back
Yes.
Wednesday, hopefully. Don't know the times with Wednesday, but hopefully we'll be back at some point. So if we don't see you during the week, folks, what more can I say? Have a great Christmas. I'm sure we will see you before then, though. So take care, everybody. Tell you bye.
There'll be whales.
Bye.
Yeah.
There'll be whales.